Hello guys, welcome to day 25 and thanks for bearing with me with the audio. So today we're back on track. Also, we've only 5 days left and I'm looking at continuing on with some videos for the time being for everyone to access while they're at home. So I'd love to hear from you what you'd like to do next, whether it's a slightly longer flow or maybe you'd like something focused on shoulder release or on working the core or maybe on relaxation, on meditation, or maybe one pose a day. So I'd love to hear from you. If you can maybe leave a comment under this video or otherwise tag me in a post or send me a message on Instagram at Orla Yoga or on Facebook at Yoga Orla. Okay, great. So coming to a cross-legged position or otherwise bum to heels, hands resting on our knees, allowing our eyes to close. And as you can see, breathing in through the nose and letting out a deep exhale through the mouth, lion's breath. So in through the nose, and on the exhale, sticking your tongue out and really leaving a deep breath out through the mouth. On the inhale, nice deep breath in through the nose, and on the exhale, out through the mouth as we stick our tongue out nice and deep. Give a little shimmy to the shoulders and we'll start out by giving a nice side body stretch. Reaching our left hand down onto the ground, reaching our right arm overhead as we draw our side body towards the ground. From here, if you're comfortable to do so, you can bring your entire forearm to the ground. As you reach over, main thing is that you don't want to compromise the spine, so make sure you have a nice long supported spine and that you're not hunching over. And then coming back to center and straight over to the opposite side. Right hand down or entire forearm, depending on your flexibility and how much movement you've got in your side body today. And one side might be different to the other. And reaching our left arm overhead. And just breathing in and out, allowing ourselves to go deeper into that stretch. And from here, we'll come back up to center. From here, shrugging our shoulders to ears and dropping a few times, and again, and one more time. Then we'll do shoulder rolls back and shoulder rolls forward. So again, just really trying to loosen up our shoulders, loosen up our neck as we start off today. From here, we'll draw our right ear to our right shoulder. And just feel a nice deep stretch along the left side of our neck. All the muscles here that are overworked at the moment from phone calls, and then just gently putting a slight tilt, drawing our chin slightly angling towards our chest. And as you can see, I'm pointing with my finger. That's where you'll more than likely notice the stretch in this position. And then coming back to center, drawing the left ear to the left shoulder. Maybe closing your eyes and just really breathing into this sensation. So it's quite intense. And especially if you've been on the phone a lot. And then slightly angling that chin down to chest. And again, where I'm pointing is where you might notice that stretch coming in. So the part of the neck that you're stretching is varying as we go through those different motions. And then from here, we'll come back to center. Draw our left hand to the outside of to our right knee. Draw our right hand out behind us. Nice, long, tall, supported spine. Really grounding into our sit bones. Our gaze is out over our right shoulder as we inhale and exhale. And then coming back to center and moving to the opposite side. So we bring our right hand to our left knee, our left hand out behind, really pressing into the ground, and our gaze is over our left shoulder. Nice deep breaths, and then back to center. From here, we'll come on to all fours. We'll sit our bum back to our heels and allow our hands to come about a foot behind us. Have our fingers pointing towards our body and just gently allow our chest to open, our shoulders to open, and our head to fall back between our arms. So this is a lovely opener for our chest and shoulders. Nice release. And just deeply breathing in and out, and then gradually coming back up to center. From here, we'll come forward, Bring our hips above our knees, walk our hands forward, shoulder distance apart, lower our chest to the mat, lower our head down, puppy pose. So again, a nice stretch, bit of a release for our shoulders again, easing out those shoulders, easing out the neck, areas that really are getting lots of overuse at the moment and therefore all the more need of a stretch. From here we'll curl our toes, press through our hands and push up into a down dog. From here you might start down dog with bended knees, walking on the spot. Your feet will be about hip distance apart or slightly closer, your hands shoulder distance apart, maybe turning to the right as we bend our left knee. Just nice side body stretch, and then the opposite side, bend our right knee, turn to the left as we ease into our down dog today. And again, bending and straightening. So especially if it's first thing in the morning, your hammies might be tight, the muscles on the back of your leg, your upper leg, so it's nice to just put a bend in to ease in. From here we'll walk our right foot up, so our knee is directly above our right ankle, our left knee is beneath our hip, and we'll bring our hands to prayer, twist to the right and lean our left elbow on our right knee. Prayer hands, our gaze is looking out over our hands. So you're twisting from your core region. Make sure not to put strain on your neck or your shoulders. This is coming from lower down from your core. And then coming back to center, bring your hands on either side of your feet, stepping your left foot up, stepping your right foot back, doing the same on the opposite side. Left knee above left ankle, turning so that our right elbow is on our left knee, prayer hands, and we can look straight ahead. Or, as you can see, I'm clearly slightly distracted here and not looking straight ahead. Bring the hands to either side of the feet and stepping the right foot up, coming into a nice gentle forward fold. So you can bring your hands to your calves here and slight bend in your knees, especially if your hammies are tight. Again, just easing in today. Bring our heart above head, and then we'll walk forward into a flat back or monkey. So here, bring our hands to the mat, to our shins or to our thighs. Most importantly, that we keep our spine nice, long, flat back and supported. From here, we'll press our hands down and step our left foot back as we leave our right foot forward. So both hips are squared towards the front of the mat. Both feet are facing the front of the mat. Left foot, the back foot, is at a slight angle out. Hands on either side of the front foot, pyramid pose. Nice flat supported back, really grounding through the feet, getting a nice stretch for our legs here. And then placing our hands down as we widen or stretch our stance slightly. Right knee above right ankle, pressing into the back left foot, left hand down, right arm up. Allow the gaze to go in the direction of the right arm, or if you need a bit more balance, keep your gaze on the ground. Then lower the right arm, step the left foot up, step the right foot back, straightening the left foot, readjusting the legs as you need. Back foot is in a parallel train track line with the front, slightly angled out, hands on either side of the front foot, nice flat back, grounding through our legs and feeling that stretch in our legs. From here we'll widen our stance, bring our left knee above left ankle, pressing into the ball of our right foot, right hand to the ground, left hand up ahead, and allow our gaze to follow our left hand. Again, if you want to adjust, you can bring your back knee to the ground. You can pad a towel or a blanket under it if you need support for your knee. Drawing your left hand down, we'll come into plank or supported plank. So here, you bend your knees, cross your feet for supported plank or otherwise high plank. So shoulders are directly above our wrists, pressing into the balls of our feet, nice long supported spine, drawing our navel in, and from here everybody coming down onto the knees. A little smile for ourselves, coming into tabletop position, so our hips are directly above our knees, our shoulders above our wrists, and our gaze forward. Taking a moment to slow our breathing down. And to center ourselves, and from here coming back into our seated cross-legged position in the center of our mat. Bring our hands to prayer, giving ourselves a little smile, congratulating ourselves for the great job we did today. Well done on coming to the mat. Maybe slightly tilting our head, bowing our head towards our heart. Focusing in, noticing how your body feels after that movement. So even though it was a short flow, we got quite a lot in today. Quite intense stretches and some nice standing postures as well. So just notice how that feels in the body. Allow the breathing to help you integrate it. And from here, we'll raise our arms overhead, draw our palms together as you go forward. May you have peace in your thought, in your words, in your heart, in your body and soul. Namaste.